What's up everybody, my name is Joe, I'm from Mattress Clarity. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Tuft Needle Mint mattress. I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about this mattress, the pros, the cons, the construction, who it's a good fit for, who it's not a good fit for. I'm even going to compare it to the original Tuft Needle mattress. By the end of the video, you're going to have a very good idea it's the right fit for you, so stay tuned. All right, first things first, if you have any specific questions or you want me to give you a personal recommendation, I'm happy to do so. Just leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So we have the Tuft Needle Mint mattress. The Tuft Needle original mattress was one of the first online mattress kind of pioneers that really kind of made this category happen. Very successful mattress. I was excited to see how this compared. I'll go over that later in the video, but really it has an extra layer. It's a little bit more of a premium mattress. It's more expensive because of that. It has some nice features and I was excited to jump in, see how I liked it and see how it compared to that original Tuft Needle mattress. All right, now let's talk about the construction of the Mint mattress. Starting with the cover. Nice, soft and thin, has a nice texture to it. I think I like it overall. Moving on to the mattress now. We have 3 layers, 12 inches in total. We have a pretty standard base layer. On the edge here, it's actually a little bit firmer, so it has better edge support, so you can actually sleep more towards the edge of the bed, which is really nice. So we have 3 layers. We have a base layer, a transition layer. It's infused with gel, which helps with cooling. Then this top layer is a proprietary foam called adaptive foam. It's infused with graphite, so that helps with cooling as well. It's a very soft material that kind of combines memory foam and latex-like qualities. So it's very soft. You can see how soft that is. Gives into pressure very quickly. It also snaps back into place, so you get good pressure relief. It's nice and soft, but you'll be able to move around pretty quickly, switch positions, and you won't get that feeling of getting stuck. So it's nice that it has this transition layer. If you think about it, you sleep on your side. If you go from a really soft top layer to a really firm layer very quickly, you might bottom out and feel some firmness, but because of this transition layer, you're not going to bottom out, so it's going to feel very nice for people on their side. It's a nice construction overall. Again, it has some memory foam-like qualities with some latex-like qualities. It's going to have some good cooling as well and some pretty good pressure relief. All right, now let's talk about firmness and feel. As far as firmness is concerned, I put this mattress at about a 6 out of 10, with 10 being the firmest. I would say just a little bit softer than the average mattress that I've tested. So the reason I feel that way is you've got 3 layers. The top is very soft, so this top layer is very soft. You can put your hand in pretty easily, as you can see here. Then you got a firmer transition layer and then a much firmer base layer. When you kind of combine that all, you get a little bit softer than medium kind of firmness, 6 out of 10 in my opinion. As far as the feel is concerned, you get a nice foam feel. It's kind of a pretty balanced feel overall. You get some memory foam-like qualities and some latex-like qualities. It's pretty bouncy. You can see this lacrosse ball. It'll bounce up there. The top layer is kind of immediately responsive, so it's easy to kind of switch positions. You won't get the feeling of getting stuck. So it's kind of that balanced foam feel that does have certain qualities of like memory foam and latex together. All right, now I'm going to talk through how I feel in different sleeping positions, starting on my back. First thing I notice is it allows my hips to sink in, not too much. Conforms pretty well to the curves of my body. Pretty good match for me from a support perspective overall. I would say if you're a bit heavier than I am, you might want something a little bit firmer, however. Switching onto my side now, I feel like the mattress really shines here. It's a little bit softer than average, which is great for side sleeping. It relieves pressure quite well for me. Great match for me there. Switching onto my stomach now, I would say that I probably want something a little bit firmer, a little bit more supportive. It is a little bit softer than average, so I probably want something a little bit firmer when I'm on my stomach. Over at Mattress Clarity, you're going to see a lot of our subjective opinions on things like firmness and feel. You're also going to see some objective tests. One test we really like is a pressure map test. I get down on pressure map, lie down on my back, side, and stomach, and it'll show you exactly how well this mattress relieves pressure. You'll see anywhere from blue to no pressure, all the way up to red to high pressure. The only thing to note is if you have a different body type than me, you may see different results, but let's get started. Hey guys, quick break from this video. We love our YouTube subscribers, and every month we give away a $500 Amazon gift card to one of those lucky YouTube subscribers. All you have to do to get a chance to win is leave a comment on this video, ask any question about this review, and then subscribe to our YouTube channel. So just comment asking any question about the review, then subscribe. Then once a month we randomly select one lucky YouTube subscriber to get a $500 Amazon gift card. That's about it. Let's get back to the video.
Hey guys, Martin here to offer a different perspective. Joe's 5'9", 160. I'm 6'7", 230. I'm a larger person, want to give my experience the Mint mattress. So for Joe, it was a 6 out of 10 in terms of firmness. For me, it was closer to a 7 out of 10 for firmness. That's mostly because of my weight. I think I'm pressing further than the adaptive foam than Joe did, feeling some more firmness, especially on my shoulders and my hips. So going sleeping position by sleeping position, starting on my back, decent overall support. My hips sink in just a little bit too far, but out of the 3 positions, probably the best for me on this mattress. On my side, definitely some pressure on my shoulders and my hips. Again, I'm kind of bottoming out a little bit on this mattress, pressing into the firmer layers beneath the comfort layer on top. On my stomach at the same time, it's not quite firm enough for me overall. My hips are bowing in too much. I'm getting out of alignment. So what does that mean? I think if you're a heavier person like myself, unless you're a back sleeper, I'd probably look for a more supportive mattress overall.
If you sleep with a partner, you may want to consider something called motion transfer. Basically, if your partner is moving around on that side of the bed, is that motion going to be isolated or transfer over to you and possibly wake you up at night? To test that, I have a glass here. I'm going to create a little disturbance around it, see how the glass reacts. You'll see that it's moving a little bit, so there is a little bit of motion transfer, but it is pretty good. I also had Martin jump in and out of bed, kind of create a disturbance while I was in bed. I did feel a little bit of motion transfer over to me, so I would say it's pretty good for this and could be a decent option for couples. If you sleep with a partner or you like sleeping towards the edge of the bed, you may want to consider something called edge support. Basically, can you sit towards the edge of the bed or sleep towards the edge of the bed without feeling like you're going to fall off? Now in this case, they actually do have a much firmer base layer on the edge for better edge support. So I can sit on the edge here without really any problems. If I lie down on my back now, I don't really get any sort of rolling off the bed feeling, so I feel like the edge support here is pretty good. I'm going to talk through some of the pros of this mattress, or who I think this mattress may be a good fit for. Number one, side sleepers. I think you're going to find this to be a very good match. It's a little bit softer than average and it relieves pressure quite well. So I think people who sleep mainly on their side will find this to be a great match. If you kind of switch between back and side, I think it would be a pretty good match for you as well. If you're worried about getting a foam mattress and sleeping hot, they've done a very good job with this mattress in particular of addressing that issue. So that's really great. I also think this is a very good value. It has a lot of really great qualities from like memory foam, latex, without a lot of those drawbacks. And for the price that it's at for a queen, it's just a very good value overall as well. I'm going to talk about the cons of this mattress, or who I think this mattress may not be the best fit for. Number one, stomach sleepers. I think you probably want something a little bit firmer, a little bit more supportive overall if you just sleep on your stomach. If you're looking for just a firmer mattress, I'd say this mattress is about a 6 out of 10, definitely softer than average. So if you want something a little bit on the firmer end, I would probably look elsewhere. I also think heavier sleepers with extra support needs may want to go for a mattress with support coils rather than having an all foam mattress like this. So if you're looking at the Mint mattress, you probably are wondering how it compares to the original, and you're probably wondering which of the two should you get. So I thought I'd just talk about that real quick. As far as the construction of the original, it's 2 layers. You have adaptive foam 3 inches on top and then a base layer. As far as the Mint is concerned, you have 3 layers. You have adaptive foam, then a transition layer, and then a base layer. So 3 versus 2. It's also softer on the Mint versus the original. I put the original about a 6.5 out of 10, the Mint at a 6 out of 10. The Mint also has better edge support, so if you like sleeping towards the edge of the bed, that's kind of an extra feature that has. So I would say there are firmness differences, and I would say as far as sleeping positions are concerned, given that the Mint is softer, I think it's better for side sleeping. They also have that transition layer, so you're not going to bottom out. So I think it's better for side sleeping. Back sleeping is probably a draw. I would probably say the original is maybe better for stomach sleeping because you just have 3 inches of comfort material and it's a little bit firmer overall. So that's just something to note. You definitely do get more out of the Mint, so it is more expensive, but you should probably know your sleeping positions and the exact type of feel that you want to make this decision. All right, that's basically it. I think a lot of people are gonna like this mattress. I think if you want something that's a little bit softer than average, maybe you sleep on your side or switch between back and side sleeping, I think you're really gonna like this mattress. If you're just a stomach sleeper, you want something a little bit more supportive, maybe you're a heavier sleeper with more support needs, I would maybe look for something firmer, maybe something with support coils in the base there. Other than that, that's basically it. So if you're just getting started with your research, definitely check out mattressclarity.com. If you want to see a full list of our top picks, simply Google Mattress Clarity Best Mattress. Once again, let me know if you have any questions.